There's Mars. Right there, Mars. See it? Isn't this sad? Look, okay, so I made this bear at Build-A-Bear workshop, and the t-shirt totally doesn't have Pluto on it, okay? There's no Pluto, no Pluto. We only have 8 planets. Do you realize that now little kids will never understand what my very energetic mother just served us? So it'll be, my very energetic mother just served us 9. 9 what? 9 cupcakes? 9 pencils? 9 umbrellas? We don't know. We'll never know. Imagine if aliens look like this. You know how everyone imagines like green with like the oval head and the slanty eyes? What if they're just teddy bears? So by this point you're probably wondering, where is Rob? Who is this kid? My name is Will, and I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and you'll have Rob back next week. I'm just subbing in for him because he was busy this week. So I know this week is supposed to be like alien themed, but like I absolutely own nothing alien or remotely like alien except for like this teddy bear with the planets on it. That's the closest thing that I could find. So let's get on with the questions. Okay, last week Rob asked where is home and like to tell a little childhood story. Home is basically where I am now. I've lived literally in the same plot of land my entire life. Yeah, so I mean I've lived here my whole life, so this is basically home for me. I've never known anything different. So I'm trying to think of like a decent childhood story to tell you. Okay, about 2 years ago, not really my childhood, I was 17 years old, so I wasn't legal. Good enough. I was working as a cashier at a grocery store in the middle of nowhere. So and as I was working, a guy came in with a little boy, his toddler, and the little boy was just like running and wreaking havoc in the store, and he ran out the door. And I wasn't paying attention because I was busy, doing my job, which was like, tending to customers. The dad walks around the corner and says, "Hey, have you seen my son?" And I said, "I think he ran out the door, but I'm not sure." He freaks out and says, "What the fuck, are you stupid?" Runs by me and punches me in the stomach and runs out the door. So there's my childhood story. Next question, Martin. I'm really glad you're feeling better, by the way. I understand what you mean by a funk, All of us have them, so, don't get stressed out too much by them, so. Movies that have influenced us, 5. Number 1, A Beautiful Mind, because I'm a math person, so I study math in college, so this really hit home, and it was really good, so. Next one, I'm really gay, okay, just as a warning. The Devil Wears Prada, I mean, come on, I loved the movie, I loved it. So, it was basically like it popped my virginity as far as fashion goes, so because I really like fashion and everything, and that movie was just perfect. This is probably the funniest movie I've ever seen. I love Nathan Lane and I love Robin Williams, so The Birdcage is a must. So if you haven't seen it, you just go and see it. So this one is really obscure. It's black and white, and it's about this guy who's really good at math, and he figures out like an equation mapping the stock market, and he kills himself. He goes crazy. So I mean, it's really good. So, and then Rent, because it was like my first Broadway that I ever got into, and as soon as I saw this, I went to go see the actual play, and it just started like the snowball event of all of these shows that I went to go see. So whenever the movie came out, that's whenever I started getting into Broadway shows and show tunes and stuff like that. So basically when I saw that movie, I turned really gay. Chris, what is my jam right now? I never really have one. I basically go through like a lot of them at a time, so I'm just going to do like random excerpts of me dancing to random jams that I'm jamming to right now. so gay. And Henrik, your video was so fucking great. Like, I saw it, instant favorite. So now that the questions are out of the way, Chris, you need to go to Walt Disney World again. I just went like a month ago, and I had like the best time ever because I went to a Coldplay concert as well. But just wanted to add that. And Dinlin, I've always been really like jealous of you and your videos because they're always super duper clear, and you and Henrik too, because like I could never get my camera to work well. I just fucking give up after like hours of trying and just record the bitch. Since Christmas is officially a week away, I want y'all to like show us your Christmas tree or like your menorah or whatever it is that you do in this time of year. Just show it. So here is my Christmas tree. You are an alien with super high intelligence.